Hey, welcome back to part 9 guys of my Black Myth 100% Platinum Guide. Once we begin from the shrine, just going to head over here. There'll be a plant enemy. I'm not going to kill him, but I'll show you where he is. Yeah, just over here. It's a Gensingling. So yeah, plant enemy there if you want to kill him. And then make way up here, there'll be a brief little cutscene. You kind of find this new enemy type. There's loads of these throughout this area. You don't actually have to kill this guy, even though he triggers a cutscene. I'm just going to run past him, and on the right it's going to be a ingredient, a aged ginseng. Yeah, just saw it there. Yeah, aged ginseng just over there, guys. And then come back down here slightly. Going to come down this path and make way to the end here. And see that kind of like tower? There's a plant just before it. Yeah, this plant here. Yeah, that's a gentian. And there's a will cluster here, but you're likely going to have to kill the enemies nearby in order to pick it up. And that enemy from beforehand, if you didn't kill him, that enemy from the cutscene, he's probably going to be following you up here, guys. Like so. Sometimes I can get that before he gets a chance to catch up with me, and I can just carry on to the boss coming up. Other times, he can catch up with me. So yeah, once you've got that will cluster, guys, just carry on up the slope, and you'll trigger a little boss fight. Yeah, you've got 2 bosses in this video. The one later on, it's like a massive serpent which flies around the sky above a massive frozen lake. Quite an annoying boss. I'll take you through my strategy for that one. I don't think my strategy is going to be that accessible. I don't think so. It takes a lot of practice, but I'll take you through kind of how that fight works. But yeah, this guy up here, you fight this guy a few times. This is the first instance. You don't get journal entry yet. Yeah, the Makai chief. So I'm just going to use my focus points to begin with, because remember, when you go into red tide, you lose all your focus. So I'm going to get rid of my focus points, then I'm going to transform, do some fire attacks, try to do a focus attack. I don't know why I kept messing that up then. I think he kept interrupting me when I went to dodge back and press triangle. And I just managed to get another focus attack off. So once you've done that, you can use your cloud step. Oh, sorry, use your spirit first. Yes, now use cloud step. Yes, now while he's attacking your decoy, summon your pluck of many. That's it. And then press square to do the kick, the unveiling strike, which just does a bit of damage out of cloud step. And then use the mobilize guys and just smash them to bits with your clones. Hopefully you can almost finish them off. Remember, you still got your Wind Tamer if you want to use it. I think Wind Tamer actually affects your clones as well. And got him. Not too bad. Like I say, you fight him a few times. That is fight number 1 with him. So what I normally do now is I use my Incense Trail Talisman to go back to the shrine just to refresh all our cooldown, our mana, just all that. Get all that back. Because from that boss to the next part, there's quite some tricky enemies you need to kill, and you do not want to be killing them with no mana or no potions. So I just come back here. It's not too far, so walk back there, go back up the hill, past the boss arena, and kind of into the temple area. We'll make our way into the pagoda realm as well near the end of this video, and we get through pagoda realm pretty quick. Actually, I've had to spend a lot of time in there trying to optimize the path through it. It's like a prison area, but just so many different paths, and a lot of them, there's like hidden paths, but they lead back to a previous area. We don't really know until you fall down, and then you realise you're back at the start again, and you got to make your way all the way back up to where you fell down. Or if you die in the prison area, there's a very long distance between save points, so if you kind of die, you have to spawn back at a previous save point, make your way all the way back up to where you was. Yeah, it takes a lot of time to get through that area, but I'm hoping at least the path I show you will be nice and optimal for you, and then it's all in your hands pretty much. Yeah, up here into the temple, so you're supposed to go left to progress, but first of all we're going to go right. There's going to be a plant. Yes, this will be a gentian, and then we're going to grab that will cluster up ahead. Yes, it feels like there should be something more important in this kind of dead end here. Yeah, like there should be a hidden chest somewhere, or, you know. But all you get is a will cluster and a plant. I mean, I don't think I missed anything. I had a good look around that area. So yeah, once got the ingredient, guys, and the will cluster, come back to where you came in and now go up steps. Now you might want to kill the enemies up here. Yes, because you want to get this will cluster, and if they get too close, you will not be able to take it. And they can chase you down to the next enemy anyway, which you do have to kill, so you drop a spirit. And the next enemy which you have to kill, there's like 5 or 6 normal enemies around him, and you do not want these guys following you down there at the same time. So yeah, you might want to take this out. It's up to you. I mean, I'm trying to bait them away. I probably should kill them. Yes, I'm just baiting them away. I'm going to grab that world cluster. Right, and the path here, you're supposed to go right to progress, but if you go down the steps on the left, it takes you to that spirit I mentioned. Yes, that enemy at the back, he drops a spirit, so you need to kill him, and you got all these smaller enemies around him. Yeah, brief edit there because I did die. Yeah, I just made my way back to him. So what I normally do, I try to get a 3 focused heavy attack on him to begin with, and then I use my red tides and just do the normal stuff, guys. Yes, try to do a dodge back and a focus attack if you get a chance, and then do spirit, cloud step, pluck of many, immobilize the strongest enemy, guys, and just attack him. I've killed the one for spirit. I can see it floating there. Yeah, look how many of these guys around the area. So you've got to be really careful here. You do not get swarmed. You really got to be dodging around and use your surroundings and all the distance you're given. Right, once you killed them all, grab the spirits. A lot of games like this, they kind of AI works in a way that only 1 or 2 can attack you at once. Forgetting what game, is it Kena? It's similar to that, or God of War, where only 1 or 2 enemies can attack you at one time, so you don't get swarmed like you do in this game. So yeah, get that spirit from him, guys. That enemy type is called the Yaksa Patroller, but the spirit is called the Mountain Patroller. I'm not quite sure if that's like a translation error or not. But yeah, grab a spirit, go up and get a chest on the small balcony outside the temple. Loot that chest, you'll find some random materials inside. And then you want to jump over here to drop down. Now I see that bat enemy hanging from that rafter. If you mobilise him, you can loot the chest without having to kill him. But it's quite easy to kill. If you just charge up a 2 focus heavy attack, run up to him, when he drops down, unleash it, and you'll hit him just as he flies down to you and kill him. Yeah, but loot that small chest, come down here, grab the Jade Lotus. Now do not go in the middle of the area, because you're going to trigger a cutscene and you'll actually leave this area. And you'd have to make your way all the way back up here. It's nothing mega important, but just a bit of will cluster and an ingredient. So yeah, do not go on that middle piece of land in this area before grabbing these 2 items. So you've got a will cluster over here. Just kill that enemy. If you stick to the right, you might not trigger the one on the left, and you'll be able to get a will cluster. But if you're too far to the left, like I was, this guy might trigger as well, and you will not be able to take the will cluster then without killing him. So grab that will cluster. Then drop down. Like I say, do not go near the middle ledge, that middle kind of island. Just stick to the outer path around here, kind of like this riverbed. Yeah, round the back here. Like I say, as long as you don't stand on that middle island, you're good. And at the far back here, guys, is another ingredient. Yes, this will be the fire bellflower. So once got that, now you can jump on the middle once you're ready to move on. Yes, you'll transform into a bat. And nothing really happens, you just fly down the mountain. But you can actually speed it up a bit. If you quit to the main menu and then reload, you actually respawn back where the the bat eventually ends up. So once I'm a bat, I'm just going to quit. Like I say, you can just watch the whole scene if you want. I'm just going to quit, reload. Brief edit there, guys, as I load back in. Just save for a minute or so. Yeah, you'll eventually get here, guys, for the bats. There'll be a cutscene, you'll end up here. So we're going to come over here. We're going to get this shrine. This will be the Keeper's Shrine, Miramir, Snowhill Path. So yeah, just put one of your pubic hairs in there. Get some incense burning. Right, let's loot this area. Do not go in the Frozen Lake yet, because you'll trigger the boss fight. We do not want to do that yet. I've got a few things to explain about that one. So yeah, make your way over here and grab this ingredient. That's a genshin. And I'm going to come over here. Apologies, not really any way. I can't really say what direction to take. There's no compass or anything. Yeah, grab that fire bellflower. Just try to look at where I'm turning in the camera and look out for kind of landmarks like trees, which have a very specific look. For example, yeah, grab that fire bellflower. Come across here. Grab another fire bellflower, and then this tree over here, the kind of golden pears or leaves. You're going to loot it, guys. This is kind of a new ingredient. Yes, the celestial pear. Once got that one, you've got all the ingredients on this side of this area. You're going to walk back to the shrine. Yes, now we're going to loot the other side of the area. Basically, the other side of the keeper shrine. So you're going to come around here. There's going to be a genshin. Yeah, they're going to kind of come to this back part. Yes, there'll be aged ginseng. Grab that one. Come over here to the tree and the kind of triangle-like looking rock. Grab a genshin, and look at that. I've got a genshin seed. Nice. Random, of course. I'll show you how to farm all of them at the end of the game, just in case you have not been that lucky with some of them. There's going to be some you don't get. Some you might, some you will not. So yeah, I will show you farming tips, optimal routes for every single one, guys, just in case. Yeah, grab this fire bellflower, and we're going to grab that chest. If you come around the back here, you'll only have to kill the enemy nearest the chest. A bunch of them enemies will come alive, but yeah, you can just kill this one quickly and loot the chest without having to kill the rest. So yeah, kill him with a charge attack. There you go, loot the chest, and then all we're going to get is the meditation spot, guys, and then we're going to trigger the boss fight, and then walk back to the shrine. You'll see why in a second. Yeah, so just follow the shoreline. Do not go too far onto the lakes, it triggers the fight. Yes, get this meditation spot, guys. That's the first one. First one in this chapter. Yeah, you can actually come back to this lake after the boss. You can get curios, but we're going to do that a bit later. Probably a few videos ahead. So yeah, approach the temple in the middle, the house, and you trigger the boss fight and a cutscene. So as soon as we get control back, I'm going to use my incense trail talisman to walk back to the shrine. The reason being is when you die for the first time, whenever you engage a boss afterwards, you can kind of get like a massive head start. You can almost delete half a health bar like straight away if you know what you're doing. But it needs to be on retries. But I'll walk through how to do it. Like I say, the strategy I'm going to show you with him, it takes a bit of practice, so I don't expect you to pull it off. I'll show you what I do. But this fight is mainly try not to get too cocky with your combos, but it's more like an endurance battle. If you don't know what you're doing, you've got to kind of just dodge away, attack when you can, dodge, attack, but try not to go for too many combos at once. What you want to try and do is attack, dodge, attack, dodge, attack, dodge. That's what you want to do with him. Remember, with that ability we have, which we unlocked, where you can keep the combo going even if you dodge. It only works if you dodge once. If you dodge once, you can do the next part of the combo, but if you dodge twice, it'll cancel the chain and you have to start again. But that's quite useful with him. And what we're going to do now, guys, after warping back to the shrine, unlock the thrust stance. Yeah, thrust stance is mega useful for this boss. Right, let's just look at our build a little bit. So I've got a tiger tally, and I'm going to put on the Trudarkner pendant as well, increase your cooldown a little bit. You want that grey wolf mask. Yeah, you want that grey wolf mask on. And yeah, this is what I've got, guys. Earth wolf, wind tamer, cloud serpent staff. Right, so pay attention, guys. Now you see the boss is doing like a loop in the sky. Now when you approach him and enter like his arena, he'll only drop down when he's flying away and curving it around to the left. So watch him. You see him? Now he just flew away and to the left. When he's doing that specific part of his loop, that's when he can spawn in. So if you start running to him just after he's flown away and to the left, you can get right up to where he drops down. And if you time it right, you can get charged heavy in, 3 focused. There you go. See him? He just flew away and to the left. So he's dropping in. I'm going to add charge heavy attack in, 3 hits. Straight after, run up to him a little bit, do immobilize, get a full combo in on him, and then do spirit quickly, and that will knock him down. And look at that massive chunk of health done already. Now quickly keep running up to him, get another combo in, build up 3 combo points, switch your thrust stance, and do your heavy attack with thrust stance with 3 focus points, and he's almost at half HP. A few more hits and that knock him into his kind of attack he'll do when he enters half health. Yeah, he'll do that tornado and then he'll fly up into the sky, and he'll be up in the sky now for like a good minute or so. Yeah, he does this when he reaches half HP. Like I say, if you do that kind of strategy to begin, get a few attacks in that knock him to half, and he'll start this. Now all you're going to do, you're going to wait for him to come back down. Don't use your Wind Tamer. I've tried knocking him down at this point with the Wind Tamer, it doesn't work. It has no effect on him. So all you're going to do is going to wait until, and then you're going to use Cloud Step. So wait until he stops, use Cloud Step, a pluck of many, run up to him, do Unveiling Strike in the head, that's it. Then immobilise, get another combo in. Then once he recovers, we're going to try to hit him with the charged thrust attack, whatever we've built up. Now I completely missed, and now I'm going to use my Wind Tamer. The Wind Tamer will knock him down. That's it, get another combo in. And he should be almost dead at this point. And yeah, I got him. I've still got my red tides to use, and I've still got my focus points as well. So yeah, that's how I get rid of him nice and quick, guys. So Wind Tamer will knock him down pretty much all the time. Not always, but most of the time it will knock him down. So it's kind of all about timing. But that strategy is quite hard. It took me a lot of practice to get him down that kind of smoothly, I would say. But like I say, if you are having trouble, it's more like an endurance, but I think it's supposed to be like an endurance battle. You just got to wait for him to come down, so you can't attack him when he's in the air. Go wait for him to come down, dodge, attack, dodge, attack. But like I say, the ability which lets you dodge and still continue combo works quite well in him. But if you dodge twice, it will cancel the combo, and then when you attack next, it will start from the start of the combo again. But if for example, you attack once, dodge, attack again, that will do the second chain of the combo. Then dodge once, attack again, that will do the third chain of the combo. Dodge, attack again, that will do the fourth chain. So it works really well. And it doesn't matter even if you don't finish that specific attack of the combo. If you just start that attack and then dodge before it's even finished, that automatically switch to the next chain of the combo, providing you only dodged once. So it does work pretty well on him. But yeah, after that, a big cutscene, guys. You'll wake up here in prison. Yeah, it's that annoying area I told you about. So please pay attention to where I'm going in this. So luckily, they've left the gate open for you. Right, it's going to come left. And you see them gates with a kind of purple magic seal. We're going to destroy them later. Yeah, it's messed up here. I actually meant to have my heavy smash stance so I can run. Yeah, obviously when you charge up first, you can't run with it. Yeah, so that bat enemy is going to drop down. But if you know where they are, you can lock onto them and then approach them with charge heavy, and you can knock them down as they dive down. Pretty much kill him with 2 charged of focus. Yeah, grab this wheel in this room, guys, and grab the snakehead mushroom. Come back out, go left. Yeah, some enemy types in here which you have to kill before the boss. They're like massive enemies with like, they've got 3 like bulbs. Yeah, there they are. And this curse effect happens every 3 minutes in this area, this prison, this curse effect. And it lasts for about 1 minute 30. And these enemies only spawn during this curse effect. And they don't all just spawn like wherever. There's specific spots where these spawn. So this first part, up into the shrine, there's 2 of these. There's 2 just after the shrine. And it kind of works out like that. But you've got to make sure you kill all these before the boss. Otherwise you're going to miss a Curious until New Game Plus. There's 2 bosses in. I don't mean the first boss, the kind of like mini boss type guy. The big boss at the top, that's one you have to kill these before. So yeah, make sure you kill them 2. They are the Lantern Wardens. So kill them 2 guys, and then once you kill them, come over to the shrine and rest. Like I say, this curse will happen every 3 minutes, and it lasts about 1 minute 30. And you can wait at the shrine if you want to wait for it to wear off, or you want to wait for it to trigger, because the lantern enemies despawned. Yeah, you might be killing a lantern enemy and it might despawn before you get a chance to kill it because the curse wore off. Just make sure you do kill them all. So there's a new weapon available now. I'm not going to craft it yet. Be a new weapon to craft after beating that boss. And yes, I'm just going to rest up. Yeah, that curse effect obviously takes you to half health. So you've got to be very careful. And you can't use your red tides during it either. Right, going to carry on past the shrine. You're going to grab this snakehead mushroom. Yeah, if you die, you have to make your way all the way back And you'll see how long it is between saves in a second. Yeah, grab this snakehead mushroom. Yeah, I'm just running past the enemies for the time being. You can kill them if you want to. Yes, like I say, if you do not like this curse effect, taking you down to half HP, you can just wait 1 minute 30 for it to deactivate. Yeah, grab this world cluster, guys. You see there's 2 more of them over here. 2 more of these lantern wardens. I'm going to try and get rid of these quickly before I kind of loot these side rooms. Yeah, you might have just saw me. I just ran past a world cluster, I believe. But I'm just going to get rid of these before this wears off. Yes, that's lantern warden number 3. Like I say, there's 9 of these in total. You've got to kill all 9 before the main boss at the top of this area. Yeah, there's basically this ledge we're on now, this floor. There's 4 of these, 2 before the shrine, like I said, and 2 after the shrine. So the next bunch will not be until we go upstairs and to the floor above. Yeah, normally a 3 charged heavy will take them down to half HP, and then I normally get a few hits and immobilise them, because if you do the charged heavy and they start attacking, just normally, they normally do a teleport attack, and you normally got to wait about 10 seconds for them to reappear, and that 10 seconds can be like a difference between them despawning due to the curse wearing off. You probably saw that. I think I just killed him in time before the curse wore off. And I would have had to wait again for him to respawn another 3 minutes. So yeah, we're just going to kill this enemy so I can loot that world cluster. I've just had to backtrack slightly into a previous room on the side. I just ran ahead so I could kill them lantern wardens before the curse wore off. So yeah, grab that world cluster. Yes, going to come back out onto the outer ledge, and you see these doorways with a kind of lampshades outside. They kind of indicate kind of where you need to go to progress. So for example, in here there's a stairway you need to take to go up. So yeah, the doorways you find with like a lamp outside is kind of showing you, hey player, this is where you need to go. So you can kind of use them for a reference point as well. So you're going to kill these enemies in here. New enemy type there, Blade Monk. Yeah, so I'm going to kill all these so I can loot his chest. Right, we're actually going to make our way up to the next save point before we end this video. It's going to be just before 30 minutes. So that staircase, we're going to avoid that for the time being. We're going to avoid it for the time being. And yeah, I'm just going to unhighlight everything. What I was doing, I was hoping that the time for the curse actually counts still when you're in your inventory, but it doesn't. Yeah, your inventory basically kind of paused the curse timer. So yeah, I'm just showing you all my new journal entries. Yeah, don't worry about that archer. There's actually an archer at the top of the staircase, which we're going to kill. And the next save point is actually quite far away, unfortunately. Yeah, so we're going to kill this guy. And then we're going to loot that box, guys, for a curios. Yeah, this is the fine china tea bowl. Yeah, that snakehead mushroom is actually a plant enemy. So up to you if you're going to pluck it and kill an enemy. I'll leave it up to you. I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, so continue up here and kill the archer at the top. That's it. That's a Yorkshire archer enemy added to the journal. I think it's a question mark before, but yeah, now it's complete. Yeah, so up here, go right, and there'll be a snakehead mushroom ingredient. Now, do not go left yet. We're going to go left later. There is a chest to left and some other stuff, but we're going to go later once we've removed that purple magic seal on the doors. Otherwise, you're going to be going there twice. So yeah, go right once you get to the outer ledge. Come in here, grab the wheel, go back outside, and continue along the path. Now that's all that's really there is to collect along here. It's going to make our way to the end now and over to that. You see that wooden beam going across? Yeah, it's going to run across it. Just be careful you do not get knocked off. Yeah, because you will die. There's some platforms near where you can get knocked off and enemies can knock you off anything. Even if there's some type of safety barrier for you, an enemy can still knock you through it, so be careful. Yeah, I was going to kill them, but then I decided not to. Yeah, so world cluster here. I say be careful you don't get knocked down. Right, once you got that world cluster. Yeah, going to come through here. Go left. Yeah, make way all the way through here. There's no lantern wardens on this part. Yeah, past the slope, so do not go up the slope yet. But if you go past it, you know you're heading in the right direction. Yes, we're going to grab the snakehead mushroom. And we're going to go left, outside. You want to kill this enemy. If you attack him with a charge attack, you'll likely knock him off, like so. And there's a strong enemy up there. See that enemy just overlooking the cliff? And there's an archer up the top as well, so be careful of him. Yeah, get charge heavy going, guys. And I normally attack him once for a free focused attack, charged. And then go into red tides and attack him like so. Be careful you don't get knocked off. Yeah, like I say, if you try to run off a ledge, it's kind of like a safety barrier, but enemies can knock you off, so be careful. Yeah, and this will be a new enemy type as well. We'll be killing a few more of these later. We need to kill this one to loot that chest. Right, that's him out of the way. And to get that archer, just jump and press triangle to do your double jump move. There you go. Right, let's loot that chest. Now we're about to head up to the save point, guys. Yes, you can imagine how far, if you died here, you go back to that previous save point, you've got to come all the way back up here. It's a very long area to go through, quite a tedious area. But hopefully you don't die too much, and I'm showing you how, I'm trying to show you the optimal path where all the good loot, well, where all the loot is actually. The only things I do miss here, I think I missed one or two wheel cluster, because one or two, to get them, you have to drop back down to a ledge, and then you can't get back up. You have to drop back down into the starting area, and then you make your way all the way back up again. So I just don't bother. I mean, most of these have, what, 300 wheel or something inside? So yeah, grab that wheel cluster. I'm going to show you. So down this ledge, there's a wheel cluster down there. But if you get that, you'll have to drop down again, and you'll be back at the start of the area, guys. That means you've got to come all the way back up here. So if you want to get it, crack on. Drop down, get it, make your way all the way back up here. I'll see you in 5 minutes if you decide to do that. So yeah, once got them, come up here, up the slope, and the curse is about to trigger again. But we're at the save point. Yes, save point is up here, guys, and there's actually the mini boss just up here as well, which we'll fight at the start of the next video. Now avoid all these enemies. The shrine is just up here, guys. You are almost there. I know it's a massive chunk of ground to cover between these two shrines, but yeah, just up here, guys. There it is, the shrine. There you go. Trigger the next shrine, guys. The last shrine of this area is right at the top before the boss. Yep, so stick in one of your pubic hairs and rest. And I'm just going into, I've got 5 points there. I'm going to buy Spiritual Awakening ×2. And then rest up, guys, to save the game. So I'll leave it there for that one, guys, part 9. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on part 10.